Hi everybody, Colter Brown here with your Farm and Ranch news. We had the opportunity to attend the Montana Livestock Ag Credit shareholders meeting in Helena. While there, I spoke with President Ty Wells and asked him about interest rates that have climbed over 4% in a year, which Ty says is close to historical averages.
It's added increased expenses to everybody's bottom line, but there's some options out there. I mean, long-term money still is reasonable. We're still seeing some 20-year money trading right at about 7%. The Federal Reserve, they actually see this interest rate softening this market a little bit. In the long run, I guess we're a little bit optimistic that maybe by fall we'll get some of this inflation under control and then we won't see the increases in the rates like we have.
The record high costs and drought of the last couple years have weighed on the finances of farmers and ranchers, but Ty says that weather and market conditions are improving for producers.
It has been a challenge. I mean, we've seen considerable liquidation in the livestock, and with this weather change in here, things are a lot better than they were a year ago. And so, I mean, we're fairly optimistic, and if we can get these numbers rebuilt, and I think things will be good. I mean, I know the markets are just phenomenal right now. I mean, we've got some guys that are contracting, some 5-weight calves, 270, 280 right now for fall delivery. We're pretty optimistic about that.
Ty said that ranchers are waiting for pastures to heal up, but if the moisture continues, he expects significant herd rebuilding this fall. Well, stay with us. When we come back, we're going to talk about a disaster aid program from USDA.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought. There always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. But it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Welcome back to the Ag News. USDA has announced the long-awaited details on assistance for crop and livestock producers who were affected by drought and other natural disasters in 2022. The program will be a continuation of the emergency relief program that was unveiled last year. Farmers who have federal crop or NAP insurance will again receive pre-filled applications with data from last year's crop insurance. For livestock producers, the FSA will use information from the Livestock Forage Disaster Program to provide the data to determine aid payments for producers. Those producers who've already received LFP checks will not need to apply again. More details at northernag.net. Well, cattle futures retreated from contract highs with pressure from an atypical BSE case in a cow in South Carolina. Cash cattle trade, though, moving higher again, averaging 175 on the hoof and 281 in the beef. A cow-calf pair special in Dickinson saw first calf heifer pairs from $2,900 to $3,175, 4 to 6-year-old pairs from $2,500 to $2,850, and the cull cows $97 to $109. Hog prices on the rise. In the last month, we're seeing those prices up 23%, now over 87 cents a pound. The wheat futures, though, have found no support from the Kansas wheat crop that was estimated to be the smallest since 1966. New crop wheat lost 8% of its value in 3 days, with the market appearing more focused on the Black Sea grain deal being renewed and the third vessel of Polish wheat being imported by millers in Florida. Well, that's it for today's Ag Report. Thanks for joining us and have a good one.